Attorney Tips by Attorney Haji Kurafdar.
Hi guys, this is Attorney Haji Hidlaw, and our topic for today's discussion is how to file a criminal case with the Prosecutor's Office. Okay, let's start. What documents are needed to be filed with the Office of the City Prosecutor? First, you need to have an investigation data form, the complaint, the affidavit of the private complainant, if there is any, the affidavit of corroborating witnesses, the affidavit of the arresting officer, supporting documents which constitute medical certificate, a firearm certification, or a chemistry report. It all depends in the case to be filed with the Office of the City Prosecutor. And included usually is a blatter certification. This is why is this documents why are these documents needed? Because these documents are the most simple documents that are being filed with the Office of the City Prosecutor. Now, if you don't have your documents are incomplete, your case could be dismissed for lack or insufficient evidence. Now, we proceed. I'm going to show you guys an example of this investigation data form. Now, if you can see, a copy of this investigation data form, I chose to change the actual names of the victims, the complainants in this case. Okay, in this investigation data form, it is notable to see the name of the complainant. What are the necessary things to be included in the filing of a complaint? First, you need the name of the complainant, the victim, then the respondent, the one accused of the case, in the criminal case. Second is the offenses violated, the charge against the accused or the respondent. You can also include the names of your witnesses and also the dates and times of commission. When did this happen? What date does this incident happen? What time did the incident happen? And where is the place of commission of this offense? This is necessary to show initially the jurisdiction of the case, or whether or not it is within the jurisdiction of the Office of the City Prosecutor. Now, lastly, the complainant should be in filing the case, the complainant should sign above the printed name her signature or his signature, as the case may be. Okay, so you need not worry, because I will be including in your projects, in your chat groups, I will be sending a copy of this investigation data form. So together with the other forms that will be shown next in the next slides. Okay, next. Okay, here is a copy of the complaint. If you can see, you just need to copy the header of the PNP, Philippine National Police. If the one who presented this is a police officer, this is not necessary if the one who filed is a private individual. So you need to place this People of the Philippines versus the name of the arrested person. And this is the copy. This is a pro forma file of the Philippine National Police. So you indicate this how many counts, the crime committed, then the title, the complaint. Okay? Then you indicate what evidences will be presented. Okay? This should indicate all the sworn statements that will be submitted to the office of the city prosecutor. And in this case, in the crime of rape, violation of alleged 2 counts of RA 8353 or rape in relation to 7610. 7610 is RA 7610, the child abuse law. Okay? So we need, I indicated here, 4 sworn statements. Victim goose, the victim, the mother goose, the sworn statement of the mother, the arresting officer, and the corroborating witness. You should also indicate herein the police blotter report, the medical result, which is necessary also somehow to show proof as one of the corroborating evidences, and the signature of the complainant. You can also add the signatures of the WCPD investigator and the chief of police. All right? Next slide. Now, here is a copy of the affidavit of the private complainant. This is already in judicial affidavit format. What is a judicial affidavit format? I've already, my previous videos, I already taught you how to make a judicial affidavit. It is an affidavit that is already used as a direct testimony of the witness. It can already be used in court as the direct testimony of the witness. Okay, so here is a sample of the sworn statement. So you should begin with indicating the name, the preliminary statements. You can just read it, and be sure to indicate in the affidavit of the private complainant all the elements of the crime of rape. Okay? So normally you should indicate there that there is force, threat, or intimidation in the commission of the offense. So if the prosecutor sees it, it's technically there is already probable cause. So that's it. Next, to prove this somehow, you need to add the affidavit of the corroborating witness. Since the victim in this case is a minor, you should put as a corroborating witness the affidavit of the mother. So this is Mother Goose, the affidavit of Mother Goose. So you need not worry, I will give you a copy of this. So you need to put a preliminary statement. Then how did you know? How did the mother know of the incident? All right. Now, of course, all affidavits should be signed by the affiants, and the subscription should be signed by the prosecutor in charge. Okay. Now, next, you could also indicate the affidavit of the arresting officer if this is an inquest case, or if not, you can put this blank. Okay, it depends on the situation in the case in which you are given. Okay, then lastly, the blotter certification. I hope, guys, that you already know how to make a blotter certification, because as future police officers, you will be the one. This will be among the first things that you will need to master. Okay, so that's it. Should always include the date and the time, the entry number. Okay, and the one who prepared, just sign it. Okay, and aside from the blotter certification, you should also include other documents which will prove the elements of your case. So I hope you somehow see understood the how to file the criminal case with the prosecutor's office. So don't worry, I will be indicating, I'll be including with this video the copy of the documents which I have presented. Thank you and God bless.